I'd love to do that. Do you snort at the beginning?
Of course, it's my unique selling point.
Thanks.
You've never heard it before.
It's game in the show.
Yeah, you should do a scratch and sniff version of it.
Oh my God! Move on swiftly.
There's also
Judi.
Paul McCartney's "Beautiful Night."
Yeah, now that's not a very well-known song. It should be. It's a great original. I think it's quite a good cover as well, actually, if I may say so. Mm-hmm. We're quite proud of that one. That came from one of our producers, Tim Ross, who said, "You know what, guys, this is a brilliant song," because this album that we finished, nearly 18 months ago or whatever else, and then we went back to it and put on some of these covers and some new stuff, because we thought that some of our fans would like to see some familiar material on there. And then we surprised everyone by doing a cover of a song that no one had heard before. But it really is a beautiful, beautiful song, and it's got a wonderful middle eight. It's got wonderful harmony moments. It's got a fantastic solo from Humphrey Barney at the beginning.
Well, you know.
And no, we're really, really pleased with that. So
when did he write that then?
He wrote that in the sort of mid-80s originally, and then re-released it mid-90s after the death of his wife.
Linda, yeah.
And but it's one of the last sort of incarnations of the Beatles, as it were, because it's got Paul on the piano and doing main lyrics. It's also got Ringo on the drums. George Harrison, I believe, sessioned on some of the bits, and it was produced by Mr. Martin himself.
Martin, yeah.
So it really is almost a Beatles song.
There's a great YouTube video of the making of the song, and they're in, I don't know, it's Abbey Road or one of the big studios. You can, if you don't hear it on the album first, you can go and have a look. It's a great song.
Talking about who was playing the piano, I was Googling you, as I always do. And Humphrey, did I see you on a keyboard, a piano recording?
Probably Ollie.
Oh, it was Ollie, was it? Yes.
I think it was Ollie.
Yes, it was Ollie, that's right.
Yeah, he's very good at miming. It's amazing what you can do with a camera.
I think you're talking, if I remember right, you're talking about the Beautiful Night music video that we did in actual fact, and that was filmed, I think, at Air Studios in London. And we had drummers and guitarists, and yes, Ollie was on the piano playing, but he could actually play.
I can actually play that song. It's not that difficult, but listen to him. But no, not like him. I can't play it like him.
Now, every time I've seen you perform at big venues, the smart suits, you look immaculate. Are you going to grunge up a bit to go with a more contemporary feel here?
We have already been a bit. Someone had a go at me the other day for wearing what I thought were very smart dark jeans on stage, and said, "Oh, I don't like me wearing that." But no, we have tried to come down a little bit. Mostly I couldn't get through the shirts bill I was getting at the end of each year from dry cleaning was just
hellish,
too much.
Well, it's also, like I was saying about becoming a three, and it's about trying to get a bit more sort of individual identity into the group. So we're not exactly wearing ripped t-shirts and Doc Marten boots, but we're kind of wearing dressed down, sort of smart, but a bit
smart cash.
Yeah.
Well, they like it. They like it.
A velvet jacket.
The Blakettes absolutely love it. That's a nice name for fans, rather than Josh Groban's that are Grobanites.
Oh dear.
Well, it sounds like an element that weakens Superman, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I like
the
Blakettes.
The Manilows are the best. You've got the Fanilows or the Maniloos.
You do know that it's actually Grobanite that we are defeated by. That's actually the element that would take Blake down.
It's the Grobanite. Well, no, because you've turned up for an interview. He was late for me last week, but there we go. So you're our album of the week before.
Excellent.
Well, we love our Blakettes, and the Blakettes, I'm afraid that works for the men as well as the women.
So
they tend
surely?
No, they've got the Blakette name as well, and they follow us around the UK to concerts. I mean, we know of certain Blakettes that have been to anything upwards of 20 concerts in 1 year.
Good Lord.
Mad, absolutely mad.
Poor things.
Humphrey, you just said that on radio. You're not, God almighty.
Listen, I've got to let you go because there are more desperate to get their hands on you. What should we play out with Beautiful Night as you get
it? Yeah, why not? That would be lovely.
It's great to talk to you.
Thank you. It's made my day. Thank you.
It's a lovely album, Start Over. And give my love to Jules, if you've seen it.
We will.
And we'll play you out with Beautiful Night. Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Stuff.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Judi. Bye-bye.
Someone's gone out fishing, someone's high and dry, someone's on a mission to the lonely Lorelei. Some folks got a vision of a castle in the the sky, and I'm left stranded, wondering why. You and me together, nothing feels so good. Even if I get a medal from a local neighborhood, I won't need a castle. They've got castles in Versailles, and I'm still stranded, wondering why. Make it a beautiful life for me. It's a beautiful night for love, a wonderful sight for lovers of love to behold. Make it a beautiful night for me. It's a beautiful night for love, a wonderful sight for lovers of love to behold. Some boats on the ocean, we're here in this room. Seems to me the perfect way to spend an afternoon. We can look for castles, pretty castles in the sky. No more wondering why. Things can go wrong, things can go right, things can go wrong in the dead of the night. So let me be there, let me be there, let me be there with you in the dead of the night. Make it a beautiful night for me. It's a beautiful night for love, a wonderful sight for lovers of love to behold. Make it a beautiful night for me. It's a beautiful night for love, a wonderful sight for lovers of love to behold. Yeah, it's a beautiful night. Yeah, it's a beautiful night.
Stephen Bowman, Humphrey Burney and Ollie Baines singing, of course, about Jules Knight, the other member of Blake, who was on that track, but who's now no longer with them. And that's from their album Start Over. That's going to be our album of the week next week here on BBC Radio